Now, a mourner who waited in the queue for up to 14 hours, has said people were shouting at the This Morning duo. Joe from Nottingham said Philip Schofield, 60, and Holly Willoughby, 41, walked straight past us all, which sparked anger. A few people started shouting, he told The Sun. People were saying, "Oi, Phil, Holly, get to the back of the queue." According to the builder, Philip smiled in response to the comments. He added, "It angered a lot of people. People were saying, how can they do this? There was a real hatred for them, it wasn't right." The mourner said he had queued with others for up to 14 hours in cold temperatures to pay their respects for the late monarch. He added those in the queue were tired and frustrated while others were crying. The presenting duo were slammed after footage of them appearing to skip the queue emerged online. Such backlash led to a petition calling for the presenters to be sacked from This Morning. After they began trending on social media, the show stepped in to defend the pair. A spokesperson denied they skipped the queue and were escorted into a different area for work purposes. In a segment reflecting on the Queen's funeral on Tuesday's episode, Holly went into further detail. She said, "Like hundreds of accredited broadcasters and journalists, we were given official permission to access the hall. Kwasi Kwarteng slashes income tax, cuts stamp duty and lays out £60 billion energy bailout." Newly appointed Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng has announced billions in spending and tax cuts as he proposes a new era for Britain. The Chancellor's speech focused on bold and unashamed economic growth to make wage packets bigger for Britain's workers. What does it mean for you? Find out here. It was strictly for the purpose of reporting on the event for millions of people in the UK, who haven't been able to visit Westminster in person. The rules were that we would be quickly escorted around the edges to a platform at the back. In contrast, those paying respects walked along a carpeted area beside the coffin and were given time to pause. Holly continued, "We, of course, respected those rules, however, we realize it may have looked like something else and therefore totally understand the reaction. Please know, we would never jump a queue." Others have defended the pair online, including Piers Morgan. He said the situation was a ridiculously over-the-top campaign. On his uncensored show, Piers added, 20,000 people have signed a petition to have them fired. Of course they shouldn't be fired, it's ridiculous. It may have been a misjudgment. I said myself on this show, I don't think anyone should have been jumping the queue full stop, whoever you are, unless you're a world leader and there is a time issue. He went on to say Holly would be distraught by the negative reaction.